Hi. So I'm sorry about yesterday. If someone was here, I really didn't follow through on my what I called it. I did something else and I called it audio. I don't think that will be up for long though because someone should have shouted order. Anyway, so it was late and yeah, it was fun. Anyways, now I will do pick a card. I will take. Hi, someone is here. I will take 5 piles. So you can choose a number and maybe afterwards. I don't think I will stay for too long. I was in like 4 hours yesterday. So. But I will start out uh, with the Jan Holland. I should actually have prepared this a little bit better. I shall now do so. I will just move some stuff around so that I can put the cards somewhere. So now I have some place for the cards. Hi, Jessica. Oh, I will do a relationship reading. Maybe if that is a question you have, you can pick this number 1. Where where I'm at now. I'm sorry for the background sound. It's weird. So since I don't do this personally, asking for what someone else thinks or what they feel and so on, but as a pick a card, which are more general, then since it's for more people at the same time, usually they is correct though. But yeah, so I will do this for you. And I will read the cards upright. I mean, not personally only for you, but if that's the question you have. So think about the person you want to know more about your relationship, and I will shuffle the cards. So since many have been in here asking for exactly this, I thought that okay, I will do it this way. So let's see now. Oh, so whomever this person is, this first card represents you or whomever choose pile 1. I have to remember what piles there is then now, since I chose 5 of them. I mean, I didn't choose 5. I'm going to do 5. Okay, here is for the pile number 1. But the card that represents you is a card for emotional loss. Someone is holding their hands to their heart and missing someone. This could actually be like in losing someone, as in they passed on or something, actually. I mean, that could feel that way, even if it's lesser, so to speak, loss. To drink some coffee. I was up late. And for the other person, whomever you are thinking about, then the card is triumph, success, and the Ace of Swords here. Triumphant success, even is this card called. This is both of the decks of Jan Holland. I think you have some more decks, but this is Psychic Tarot and Psychic Tarot of the Heart. So, anyways, the other person here is holding a sharp sword, meaning this is a very bright person, also probably intuitive, but also one that can shine some light into your. It seems like you are in a somewhat dark place here. It's like your light is where your whomever it is that you lost is. I have to put on a shirt here or a sweater because it's a little bit cold. I'm sorry. So about this one of Ace of Swords also. This is someone that it can seem sharp. This person can seem sharp. I mean sharp in the way of as if they are too harsh, like. But they come with love. This is such a loving colors of the sky, all pink, and it's just getting brighter. But this person likes clarity, and they don't. I mean, fuss around or sweet talk the things they mean. They give you clarity actually, and they try at least to give it to you. But they are very intuitive also, intelligent, and I mean quick persons. Yeah. But at the same time, in this deck, this person holds they hold up. It's like Excalibur here. They hold their hand up out through the earth. It used to be like Lady of the Lake holding it a sword, like she's hidden and you see just a hand coming up out of the lake or something. Here's out of the earth. But what I think about that is that this person kind of hides themselves a little bit behind their words or their smartness, and they have two sides. This one have like a darker uh, edge. I mean, where uh, yeah, they can be a little bit mean if they would want to. We not like as if that's the intent here, but like as if they go into a discussion or so on, they can. I mean, since they use quite harsh words sometimes. I mean, clear words, but also, how can I say, they can put some stronger emphasis on it so that it, I mean, lean over to the more dark side. No, but oh gosh, the as the intent wouldn't always be, because they like to kind of win in those discussions, maybe. So they aren't always. Sometimes they focus too much on the that purpose, like being right, maybe also, instead of the whole bright side of it. But they come with love, and they also the number one. Maybe that is like a symbol for the one as well. And number 5, as you get, that's very much a change you're going through emotionally. And also, I think this person tried to help you to see the good, I mean, the bright sides, but you are also a little bit closed off with this sorrow. I don't know if this is exactly for you, Jessica, but for the pile one. And what else? I think this. I mean, whomever you is, this person is quite sensitive, and maybe don't need words as such. More like comfort, or not comfort like to stay and grieve or whatever, but to start to see the positives and so on. Because although that other person actually mean lovingly, they can, it hits hard sometimes on you. So, but anyways, I will move on. Then how the next card is how you see yourself. I mean, there is you maybe this have been in the past. I don't know, but the card that comes up is the Chariot card, but here it's called Move, and there are two people binding their as in a pagan wedding, kind of, with their arms tied together, and like a heart. It's like a moving in together card, uh, with much love and enthusiasm and all kinds of good things. I'll see if there's something else here. And the energy is flowing, and yeah, it's so awesome. So how is this how you see yourself? I guess maybe this is also an ambition. Maybe this is your aim, or what you wanted, and something you lost something, or still you wanted. Maybe the loss is also some other sorrow. You could have lost a family member. It could be something else that you carry. um mm, that like make your heart sort of ache. We will see. Anyways, I can clarify a few of those if you want. So anyways, how this person see you, they see you as very, very psychic, third eye chakra. And not only that, maybe they see you as such, but you're also very drawn into your emotions, and can get stuck in repetitive thought patterns, or like telling yourself the stories over and over again, where you were maybe betrayed, or that someone ended it with you, but maybe it actually was you who did it, but you have some sort of interpretation. Maybe it's not the interpretation that is wrong, but it's the story that keeps going over and over again, and it hurts you over again, whether it's true or not. And then this third eye chakra, that is maybe also this person sees this is very psychic. The other one is a very, very this person sees very clearly, and so they see you through this third eye chakra. I think also they see you clearly, and they really want to help. They want to cut through this darkness, or help you see the light, so to speak. And this doesn't have to be a relationship. I mean, in a love relationship reading, this could be any person around you. So I will move on and get back to what I need to. Let's see. And how they see themselves. This is the strength card, or number 8, called control here. It's like there is a person with sort of a cape of angel wings and a golden what are they on whatever on top of their head. It's like a warrior queen in a way, very calm one that is guided by her higher self that is like behind her. She's like listening to. She can be feisty, if that's the right word. I don't know what it means exactly, but she can be. She listening. She also wears a pendulum. It seems like around her neck, or maybe it's the heart. Actually, a stone heart. But she can be hard. She can be, but or he, whomever this other person is, in the picture that it's a he, and I mean it's a she, I think. Anyways, this person listens to their higher self and the guidance they get, and this can be very intuitive. I mean, it can be something that they aren't aware of, in the sense that maybe this person doesn't work in the spiritual field or talk about these things, but they still follow that hunch they get. If they feel that they should be quiet or like that, whatever, they listen in to their greater self, let's say. Yeah, a very, very strong person who knows their strength and totally know who they are, very guided by their spirit then. Yeah, their essence, their true self. And their ego self or personality is doing, I mean, the material, this limited self. I won't go overboard as yesterday, but it's this is number 8, and that also symbolizes how this is eternally belonging together. It's not like there is a gap or that there is a separation in reality, but in a way of speaking, it is. But this person really let's call it avatar, because she lives in spirit very much, or he. So this role in life this person plays is you could say submissive to the higher realms, or the soul, you could say. Oh, interesting. I really don't know who this might be. Anyways, I mean, it's a very special person, it seems. You are also, of course, but I think this one is actually more. They see clearer about things you may not see. Also, I think maybe your ego is a little bit hurt. I mean, you may be proud, and don't see through that. Maybe you have been hurt and hold on to that hurt, although you want things to change, obviously. You want to be happy and not feel this sadness or so on. But it's like you don't see how you feed into it so much. This is no one who wants this pile. Okay. Then we have as how you see this person's sacral chakra. So you see this person as very sexy, as well as, yeah, well, attractive in many kinds of ways, but also very creative. This is the orange energy, and the number 2 also, as a partner, as a potential partner, maybe. I think you do, if that is a love relationship you ask about. Um, so it's very different kind of energies, because that person sees you through the eyes of the soul, you could say. Pretty much, that's the. I'm not saying that there is no attraction here. I'm just saying that that's the. Um, it's a love, but it's a very kind of an open love. I mean, it's not clingy or ownership love, since this person is so aware of their spiritual being, you could say. In your case, I think it's more attachment thing here. Let's see. Yeah, you think they are very attractive here, or that person is. But why is there sadness? Maybe because this person is like, did link this song yesterday. She's so high above me. Maybe I should do that again. It's like, oh, let's see. But here it's not in this case. But I like in this song. I don't know why I go back to certain songs. It's not that I like. Whoa! Oh, I have some sounds on. It's not that I like the particular songs much. Maybe it's rather some. I guess it's triggered by some words or whatever. But in this case, it's more the represent. It represents like. I will keep talking. Wait a second. So now. Well, you have different person. I mean, you want this love relationship, and you wanted to go further into that, but that person have a different perspective. This is like, as with the colors of orange and the other color, or the third eye chakra, is how they see you. That's like purple-ish. It's very deep and it's very loving, but it's colder, than the orange. Yeah. Okay, I will move on. I can stay forever if I do 5 of these. Oh, then we got another one. This is for how you see the relationship. Here is also the sacral chakra, because these are 2 decks in one. I mean, I use both of those, as I mentioned, John Holland. So this is how you are very, very, like, you want to, like, you know, yeah, you want to share that sort of physical love with this person, or physical, whether it's even, I think your you want to share love, or you want to be in a love relationship. You want to get there eventually, at least, with someone. But I'm not sure this is the person you want this with. This is like the sword also, in certain symbolic things, as with the witchy things, also the chalice and the sword, that is like the male and female getting together, let's say. And here his sword, he likes raising it. Wow, that's another way of seeing it. And maybe representing this, I don't know why I think of that as male. Then it doesn't have to be, though. But anyways, this could be a sharp tool, if you call it then a tool. I think that is what that person also, because this person knows their power, they know their strength, and you in this relationship is rather, how can I say, you are more, wow, how can I say, they are in control here, but of themselves, not the least. And I think they know, since they know how strong they are, they know they could hurt you, sort of. And I think your aim right now might just be the physical, that's what you would want to share with them, maybe like in a friendly way. I mean, as friends, maybe your eventual aim, or you want to see yourself in a relationship, a good one, that's like in the back of your mind. But still, when it comes to this person, it's more about the whole attraction thing, like sexual attraction thing, actually, it seems. I'm sorry about the background sound of the fan in the computer is weird. I think I need to clean it. I know that, though. I mean, I pulled some cardboard. I mean, need to cough, so I just mute this quickly. So yeah, that's so strong. This you are so extremely drawn to this person physically. I mean, there's two sacred chakra. That is what you see in them, like sex almost. But it's not. It's not heartless. It's just very, you know. Yeah. I will just move on. But that's the energy. It's yeah. How they see you then. Here is love abounds. This is ace of cups then. So they also kind of have and there is an eye. Here is also green. The green color is here though. It's like warmer, but there is also bluish and the ocean and everything. This is someone who this is both the ace of swords and this ace, the one is like potential for things. Uh, so I mean, yeah, obviously, most of the time this could be like a love relationship, but this person see through. I think maybe you could see yourself as a victim sometimes and a little bit manipulate with that, uh, without you being aware of doing so. But this person see that you do. This person is aware of what you are doing. They see it from the heart space. They see it from a loving perspective, but at the same they aren't fooled, and they don't take responsibility for the things you need to heal yourself, how you need to turn your own perspective. They don't take it on. um, so they keep like almost hidden or quiet in a way, or passive is the right word, I think, for this. But this is someone that, I mean, it's a love. It's like a greater kind of love, I think. It's not so much maybe. This is almost like I wouldn't say like an enlightened person, but they are very, very aware in the consciousness sense. Yeah. And you are not at the same place right now in this journey. You are more, yeah, you are more working through other patterns. It could be like an age thing where you are maybe younger. I mean, you work through certain other things anyways than this other person does. Other areas of life, like partnership. Partnership is very, very central in your life, and you also get very hurt. And you kind of, I think you've been through this several times, and it hurts you over and over again, or maybe just a few times, but still, it's like you see a pattern, or you have interpreted it as a pattern, and therefore you kind of expect it and almost draw it in, or you interpret also the reactions of these persons, this sword, as I mentioned in the beginning. The love, this person come with love, but you experience this as if they cut you in the heart, almost, with the words also that from their perspective come from just from love, but also an awareness. um, so right now, do I have to pull some extra cards for this, I wonder? What do we need to understand more about this? Maybe not. Maybe don't want to know more. I will go on. I can't do it like half an hour for each. Yeah, I can. So this is for pile number one, anyways. A few interesting things. So, but there is also, I mean, this person have integrated a lot of their wholeness, let's say, in this strength card. and they know they are very secure in themselves in many ways, and but they are so aware, so you can't fool this person. You can even fool yourself easier than them. So that's the let's say, wait a second, I have to cough again. So that's where the problem, let's say, is. I mean, this is not, there is nowhere a lack of love from the other side here, not at all, but rather another type of love, maybe right at this moment anyways. But it's not that it couldn't like lead to that eventually, who knows, because there is potential for love here, absolutely. This person is also, I guess, open for love, but right now that's like a universal kind of love, I guess, because you need to take care of your emotional shit, let's say, your patterns of thinking, your also the sorrows from the past. You need to um, like get it out and resolve those things, and not like keep interpreting what's happening as something like as if life is out to get you, and that eventually everything will lead to sort of a bad you turn away from the bright thoughts, I think, to protect yourself, protect your heart. So you kind of prepare yourself by thinking that also there is the sun behind you there, and the ocean, which represents love also. So you turn away from that. You don't know that though, because this is what you would want. And you see yourself as very loving and mutually very like giving and all stuff. But the thing is, you make yourself a little bit depressed because your thoughts are like they are like toxic sometimes. They are very dark sometimes. Um, and when you go into those, then you feel that way, of course, not so good. But if you just could turn that, and maybe you need help to turn that around, then everything is there. Everything, this whole love abounds, this ocean. But you are the one who needs to turn around. This person tries to. Hi, someone is here now. I don't see whom, but this person tried to bring some light and bring some awareness, but still you take that the wrong way also, because it hurts to see through the ego sometimes, or yeah, that some things are it's ourselves, it's not the other one. And when we project that and keep telling that story, that can feel like as if it soothes us, but it really just keeps us in this hamster wheel of not yeah, we don't we also have that vibe that creates maybe more experiences like that, this, if you even open up. Maybe you have turned away a little bit from love emotionally, although you know that's what you would wish, happiness, like with someone like that. But this person, you are very attracted to them anyways. And maybe you have lost faith in love, you've been hurt, so therefore that's why you just focus on the physical side of it, to avoid even trying, you know, for what you really truly innermost want. Okay, I will leave pile number 1 with that, and go for number 2. I don't have the timelines here. Maybe I should have a clue how whenever those are. If I take them half an hour almost. Oh, and there comes up, and I haven't started with the next one. Well, I said number 2, but this is also flow, 10 of this is like the Wheel of Fortune. Um, I said that I was going to do number 2 now, so now I don't know. I think this is still for number 1, I guess. But this is someone dipping their little hand, not little hand because this is a man standing. But anyway, this is also very interesting. This is a man standing in water or maybe the ocean, whatever, and their fingers are in the water, and their one hand is on the heart, and he wears clothes like in the inner clothes are like purple and the outer thing whatever is orange. So this is almost like the combination of these energies, you know. So touching love, sort of, it could be a new start, but it needs to flow, and yeah, there are some things need to be worked out first there. For number 2 now, those who choose number 2. Whoa, and they keep coming cards. Now I have to check this. Maybe this is for, I think this is for number 2 though. I will just take them as they first. No, I will not do that. I will talk about these 3 cards first. Oh, for number 2, this is the Empress first, a very nurturing, beautiful, loving woman, and then there is she brings beauty into her life all around, like, and then there is a star, which is hope, and then there is the Lovers, 6 of the major arcana, harmony. They stand with their hands looking into their eyes and keep their hands palms together, like, it's so very beautiful. So what can I say for pile number 2? I wouldn't need to actually do that whole layout, I think, but I will though to look deeper into it. But she is also, she's not dependent. They meet and exchange things, and there is a lot of positive hope for the future as well. I think maybe this person is already in this relationship, but I'm not sure. But she's not dependent here. There are just good vibes in this pile too. Yeah, it's so soft also, like, in a way, very sweet energies. All right, let's see now. I know I have this whole Devil's song in my oh gosh, the songs. I will see if I can find that one again. This I'm a little bit obsessed by this one now, and the voice. Let's see. Let's see. This has nothing to do with the pile number 2, I don't think. Or maybe this is, if so, someone that actually passed you by, something in the past that is not now. So, okay, moving on now. So for pile number 2. Pile number 2. I will just cut them like they are. Oh, not cut them. Okay, so this is for you who chose number 2. And this is 3 of Wands, which talk about you reaching out. Don't sit there and wait. Go for what you want. It's like the simple thing. And for the other person, this is someone who listens. This is I don't like those even labels like introvert and so on, but this is rather someone like that, I guess. Someone who tunes in and listens. They wait, I think, for your action. It seems very eagerly waiting, very focused on you, though. Vibing kind of towards you, like, come on. Almost like sending you thought vibes. So this may be for someone else who chose number 2. The first part, I don't know what that was. Someone who just popped in that time or something. Okay. So, you see yourself as someone who's changing, transforming your outer. You have maybe you have lost a lot of weight or changed somehow in a what you experience as a positive or healthy manner or so. Or maybe you've changed just your. It could be like looks, like how you, what kind of clothes you wear. It's something you have changed in the outer. It's like, I'm coming out kind of. I don't have to send every song I think about, since I think about songs all the time. But it's like, I'm not saying that this is a gay relationship or anything like that. It's just that you are changing your ways to show more of who you are, or knowing more of who you are, and therefore your outer appearance and so on changes as well. um let's see, but it's also, or rather also, it's like this, the snake shed its skin. It's like a release of old things that you don't need very much, in many kinds of ways, I think, in outer sense. But what is this? Also, you are used to other people holding you up, like, or you are a little bit passive here, yeah, sitting there waiting also. But the other one waits in an eager, active manner, while you like almost turn away. It's like as if it's their responsibility somehow. We will see. Mm. But you're changing a lot of things. Maybe that is the pattern to change as well. And they see you as very, very loving. And this is the card of the crown chakra. It seems like there always comes the chakras there beneath there, with the whole how do you see someone, but in the previous pile as well. So this is for number 2 then. This is also the other person here. It's strange how the other person also is aware one, but it's the High Priestess card that is called Listen Here. But they vibe like and tune in. They are very, very humorous, while you are a little bit less so. Let's say, yeah. It's like you follow those ideas of how you should behave a little bit more. Like you sit in that manner. I don't know, but anyway, so how they see you. They see you as very loving, though, and bright. You are almost like innocent, in the sense that you have good intent, and there is some fire in you, but you don't show it much. There is this also purity around you, and that is why this probably crown chakra. You maybe channel things also, maybe also unknowingly, but maybe you know also that you do have an openness like that you communicate with the spirit world. Maybe you also actually can experience like possessions in like a positive way. You can strip off of the ego and invite. I mean, with this death card, you are not so bound to or this may be an advice as well. But you see yourself as someone that is uh, doing that, but you maybe need to do it a little bit more when it comes to uh, be active here. Oh, well, I will just continue because I can get stuck forever in the car. So this is very much like the numbered death card there. This is how the other ones see themselves. There is a conflict here. This is called mental conflict. This is 2 of Swords. And this is a choice. Wow, this is really interesting. They are, I mean, this is so different from the 2. There is number 2 here in both of their cards, but It's so different from this listening. They have this awareness, and also I think they can be quite challenging, and you are not that type. They challenge with their silence while you just like wait with yours. They are actively. It's like this is a person who could almost put you in the, not in the corner like in that film, but like in really in there focusing on you while expecting a reply or something. That's like laser beam focus. Um, but what's that mental conflict here then? The other person here, how they see themselves. I think it's because of this communication style. If that person listen and you don't reach out, then you are not in communication, and that is not a good place. It's like there is a lack of harmony in your communication, and they don't really know what to do about that. It could be obviously everything is a reflection of the other things. So this could be yeah, maybe they also they are a little bit worried, but also maybe they play a little bit more games. You don't do that though. You are very sweet, but you have those you conform to what you think is the right way to then, or also maybe a little bit shy maybe, or because you don't want to bother, or you don't want to push, if you have been giving some little sign, you think that should be like enough, while the other one is the opposite, like a totally extroverted in a sense. Then it's an introvert in the sense that they are good at listening, but they are also very, their energy is very outpouring, how can you say. Anyways, let's see now. Maybe this is an ending of a relationship also because of this death card, and because that other one have this mental conflict card, which is like a decision, nothing feels good, not staying, not leaving kind of thing, maybe. So right now it's, I think, silent, and maybe you want to let go in a way, and the other one does not know what they want. They try to be cool on the outside, but they aren't exactly cool. um, it's like there's a strong fire, even an inflammatory thinking, like they can be a little bit angry without showing that, though, at some, maybe at the fact that you don't, they know that you mean things without saying them, things like that, and that disturbs them. Let's see. Okay, so how you see them as the moon. Oh, you feel like a little child almost. They confront you. You feel like that you don't want to do this to other people, and you feel like they judge you kind of harshly maybe, and you feel like a kid in that sense. I mean, you're somewhat vulnerable. You're not. It's not that you lack strength or anything, but because of your, I think, innocence also. But this person is also, maybe also, you have met a lot of strange things in your life, um, where people have treated you not too bad. No, no, not too good. I mean, not too bad, I say. But you have been like in their shadow. Um, so you are about to leave because you don't feel this person like think that they listen, but you don't feel that they hear you. Yeah, that's what I see, and how this also mirrors yourself. how you don't listen to yourself and all that, about those things. Probably everything mirrors. So this is a part of yourself as well. But it's good that your way to confront is to leave, I think. Yeah. The other one, yeah, I don't know. This is complicated. So this is not for the first ones there. The 3 cards I got for at the beginning for number 2 there. Yeah, so they're okay. Let's see now. And here's the Tower as well. This is how you see this. So you are leaving this person, I think. You see this as like a divorce, like as the illusions are crumbling down. You have turned away, yeah. Yeah. But this person is like insightful in a way, but they are a little bit more pushy, yeah. And you need maybe something else. This Tower card is called Rebuild. So you hold your hands on the heart, and there's like in self-love, and also you need to be a little bit more to act in a little bit more powerful way or a strong way, I think, for your own self-esteem, and not to avoid, you know. And I think you do that by avoiding. That's like your way to signaling that and something to the other person. That's, and then 3 of Pentacles, and this is called recognition and reward. This is how the other one sees the relationship. This was a difficult one. I mean, the whole part. Recognition and reward. These are standing on a podium or something, and they are bowing their heads, and people are rewarding them for something. They are seen. I think this is a very colorful person. Like even in their outer sense, you have been more like this wallflower, the one that hides, in a sense. It sounded like I said in a sense, but I mean in a sense. But also, that have been hidden as well. But you are stripping these old rugs off of you, and you are starting to change that. It's like you have taken on to be the one that is not seen. You have been invisible in a way in this relationship. It could also be this other person says, like, they hold their hands together and as if they say, listen. They are like dominant in a way. They are quite dominant in their ways, but not in they don't try to be in a negative way. They just have that energy as a person and very strong confidence as well. So there is a clear imbalance here, and that person doesn't know how to really deal with this either. They don't know how to deal with your behavior, so to speak. Yeah, when you're quiet or when you just passive aggressively show things or so on. They don't know how to. They try to find a way to communicate better, but it's sort of difficult because they pick up all the all the information in a way, but still it's not outspoken. You don't want to confront, and you see them as very confrontative if they even should probably ask questions or it's like you are both very sensitive, but I think sometimes you kind of want people to save you, or you want. I'm not. I'm not saying that you are a little kid, like getting hurt and then want their parents to come and say, hi, come now. Like, but in a way you want others to carry you forward with like asking you questions, pulling you out of your shell kind of thing. But you need to reach out is the advice here, because the other one just don't know how to do it, because if they are quiet, that is not good. If they ask, there is not good. I mean, in your, when they look at your reaction here, you need to make yourself more seen. You need to show, not with those vague signaling things, but really clearly, like this is what it is. Yeah, because otherwise there is such an imbalance, and this is also inside of you. This is a challenge or a with the moon card here. There is this you this is part of your parts of yourself that the other person also mirror, and others relationships before this probably that you've been in. So there is a not very healthy relationship pattern you have with you here from the past. It's like, yeah, you are used to them taking it on. Maybe you are a little, I mean, maybe you are the youngest child or something like that in your family, I mean. So you are a little bit tired of this, the other person being in the spotlight. I don't think this is a jealousy card. It's like you also see them as you see them as very good at what they do or accomplished or so. But yeah. But this actually, that card is more like how they see the relationship. The thing is also that they bow down here, and that's not. I mean, they can do that as a thank you or so on, but that's not their real. They like to be seen. They like to almost like stand on stage. Um, and they also feel that they see you as a not reward, but they see you as a prize, as they say, as a surprise maybe also. But so they really look at you positively, but also I think they try to help you to strengthen your spine, let's say, or uh, yeah, very much about this whole coming out of your shell kind of thing. But maybe it's also your, not only a pattern or so, maybe it's just your nature somehow. But it's very, you are very unalike here. One likes to stand in the spotlight, the other one like to be in the shadow, not be seen. I think maybe like it, or maybe just, I think maybe more so that it have been a pattern than maybe you like it. But so yeah, what can I say more about this then? You are going through a testing time here, and you both project things. Um, and the one that is more so thinking that this is going to crumble and like be all lost is you. The other ones see you as their, they really like what you have, although don't know how to resolve this, whatever the situation or question is at this time. It's something about the way you cannot reach each other or communicate. But this person, one of the positive things in this is that the other person here, whomever that is for you, is very intuitive and pick up on tiny vibes from you. They may not share that. They want you to come to them with what it is, but they understand you more so than you think. Although they want you to do that yourself to show what it is you mean or whatever. But that's very different from how you have been doing so far. So it probably feels very odd or even dangerous to act that way somehow. So in some way this could be a little bit abusive, or it could be that someone have been like that before towards you. Let's see now. I'll just have to look at them a little bit more. Yeah, I think you look at them as like a perpetrator in a way, because they confront also. And I think you hide things. This could be, I mean, like that this one that is like seemingly more confident in a way. It could be that you feel like you are silenced. That could be the reach out thing also for some of you who may come across this. That you need to reach out to others to help you, to hold you. I mean, to leave this situation. If this person is very dominant in that sense, like listen, that you should kind of obey, then maybe that is the message for someone. You would know what you need, in what way you need to reach out, but you shouldn't hide. You should not hide how you feel, what you want, or even like protect others with lies, let's say. You don't have to. If someone is acting towards you in a bad way, that's something you should reach out and get support from others with. Others who maybe have experienced the same, or just whatever support system, if that's needed. If that's the case for you, because I can also see that in this Two of Swords and the Moon. How they maybe can lash out sometimes. Their inflammatory thinking that can go into maybe not rage, but into like a heat, because they get frustrated, I think, and then they try to not be, but then, and so yeah, it's like you feel a little bit defenseless here somehow, and you passively turn away. But I think you want to find a way out. I mean, a way to end this. Yeah. And also maybe this is actually a situation where the other one is seen as very awesome, and that you also add to that. I mean that in other people's views, you also are part of how they are viewed as lovely persons, let's say, and they can be also, but people just see that, so you maybe think that others won't believe what you're saying if you would share more of how they treat you sometimes, and so um, yeah, what I feel here is that you are the one who need to reach out to find a way to leave this connection somehow. I will pick one more card for this person, this other person, just to see if I just misinterpreted them. I mean, if they are more like a what can you say? Well, mean person, you could say, oh, there's a lot of messages here. Oh, here we have the death card again. The transformation. This is an outer change. It could be, but also, since I asked about that, rest and rejuvenate. There is some healing, or they need to be out in nature, and I don't know. Wow, this is interesting. And then sacrifice the which is the hangman card in this deck, where there is a woman standing half in up to the waist in mud, and then almost like a lotus here coming out there. I think that is like, maybe it could be the other person, because I asked to explain whom this is. But so you're both going to do some transformation, but also with these cards, I think that maybe there is some need for quiet and passivity in a sense, because things are changing still. But I never saw that these clouds behind it are like flowers in this card, the hangman card here. And again, this I'm coming out thing, this may be to women actually, because they all this strong rainbow here. Anyways, yeah, you have been through a lot, both of you, I think. Let's see why this death card is here. I still think this is better for you to leave somehow. Whatever they have, whatever the things they carry with them that they need to get out of. And oftentimes they may be just have strange behaviors when they are too tired, exhausted, like and such. But yeah, there is. Yeah, it would be a good advice, I think, in this case too. And you know that this really is out of balance, at least right now. So something needs to change. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, in the outer sense, but you should reach out in whatever way however you interpret that. And then number 3, the relationships for number 3. I could go on and on, so I had to like cut myself short when I do this also. So for number 3, nothing pops up. And also, by the way, from the beginning, I got some cards there. And that could be how it began, how the relationship was to begin with. All these promises and the star there and the love and how I could have been so harmonious, That could be the thing. And that's why it also is very hard to leave when things are spiraling down. Now I will see there are some cards here also. And for these are the same cards as for the first pile. Some emotional loss and this balance between the third eye, the and psychic sense of the energy or so on, tuning in, and the sacred chakra, rather creativeness and sexual energy. I wonder what these want to say again now. This is for the pile 3. You can obviously pick several piles if you want to, but this is also about evolution. I think it's about gaining a higher perspective of things and not being this fight or flight, or not even fight or flight, but in this whole power struggle thing where you try to figure out things. Wow. I don't know why they came up. Maybe I should change the deck. I will use this maybe for now. We will see. But this is for pile 3 anyways. For the relationship of pile 3. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Shuffle them a bit more. Oh, the computer sounds. So let's see. On this relationship. Take some more coffee for that. Mm-hmm. So, okay, I should change that because maybe this is the first. I mean, this may be the same message as for pile number 1. But here it's like reverse. Here is the strength card for you, representing you, that you listen in your higher self or your divine self, let's say. And the other one is represented by this sacred chakra. That's like they are very, very creative person, but also highly passionate sexually as well. Let's see. And yeah, it's the same cards actually. It's very similar here. How they, and it was like beforehand also. You heard me now. Yeah. And this is how you see yourself, like the one who wants a relationship. I think this is for the same as number 1. And then the other one, see you as like potential for love bounce card. This one of cups. So it's very positive. It's very, very positive. Mm-hmm. And I think what this maybe is the continuation for as for pile 1 actually this. Because I think this person in themselves are very passionate, but they don't show you that right now. As much as you don't really show your awareness and control. I think that because in this deck, this strength card shows. I mean, it's called control, and I think that is what you need to do. Take control rather than being that sad, mistreated victim in your own story of things. I mean, you could also have been. I'm not saying you haven't been, but to go forward, it's better that you find a way to see how you can be in control, because you choose. If you choose to see through whatever, when people, let's say, fool you or whatever, you have the ability to see those signs and know how to not fall for it. So you have to take on that responsibility. And if you do, then you have a choice. Then you can choose to be in control, not over the others, but over yourself and what happens. So there is someone here. And then the other one sees themselves as very nurturing. This is the Empress energy, creating beauty and love around them. And yeah, I'm just moving on. And how you see them then? Accelerated motion. Maybe they are very quick. Maybe this is also a message or something that will come to you quickly. Or maybe they are very intense in their communication. But also, this is sometimes called, this is another 8, by the way, but this is sometimes called the arrows of love. You are longing for that because those arrows are like up in the sky with the stars. This is you kind of longing for this, for them to be quicker in this. So she's standing there looking at it as it almost moves away from her. Also, those arrows of love, I feel. How you see the person. It's like from afar. Maybe this is someone who does not live close or something like that. You look up to them very much so. There is so much love in a different kind of way. You want a relationship. They don't know exactly what the potential is, but there is potential for love. And yeah, still there is this sense of you, if this is the same as pile 1, that you are hi Percy, thank you. Big hug back. So I will just continue. This is the pile 3 for a relationship. You can think of a relationship for whatever pile you choose. and see if this fits. All right, so I will just continue with this now first. I think there is still this sense that this person worries that this will pass her by, that this person will meet someone else quickly or whatnot. All right, so how you see this relationship? It's a very solid relationship. So I think this is someone that you are friends with, or someone that you have had in your life for a time, that you feel secure with. I mean, you don't think that you will lose them as such, but probably, I mean, and that they are stable, grounded themselves, that both your relationship, but also that they have their shit together, so to speak, in a way. Um, yeah, and you feel you seek the safety of them sometimes. I mean, you also know your strength, but yeah, I will just see how they see this also. Here we have deception and envy, number seven of swords. Okay, so that's what I see. Yeah, that's what I saw in the pile number one. Also, if this is the same, I mean, you can pick several piles. You can write something if you want to. I check now and then. Now I check at the cards in the other direction, but I will now and then check if you stay. I mean, for a while. Anyway, so this is someone wearing false that's how they see the relationship, and that is what I saw before also. So this must be for the same as pile number one, if you haven't check that too, because this person see through your like games. This person, when you try to stay in control, although you have strength, you are strong also, but they see that you use you use certain methods to stay in control, and they see that, and they don't like that. I don't think they don't like being deceived, or that someone tried to, even if it's for a good purpose, like let's say. And that's why you don't actually reach each other at this time, because even when you tell yourself the sub stories, let's say, and I'm not trying to be degrading or anything, but I mean, both these variations of behavior, let's say, they see what you're doing. They don't buy it. They don't buy into it. So even though they don't dismiss you or look down on you or so on, they just see through it, and they see when you're envious, when you think that their uh, attention is on someone else, or pulled in another direction. This could be envious, someone who is envious on like someone's work or whatever, because they want that light to shine on themselves instead. That they want that attention. If it's for your like, anyways. Okay, so I was going to do this yesterday, but then I started this 4-hour ramble around instead. So then, therefore, I do the pick a card now. Okay, let's see now. That's what's going on here. This person so much, I mean, you, whomever this is for pile number 3, this is someone who truly wants a love relationship that will last. They want to move in that direction, but they have so many defenses. I mean, you have number 3 have so many defenses here. So they, without intent, although this is an aware person who, in many cases, I think this is just in the relationship sense, they have not still that confidence, because they fear, I guess they fear loss. And you don't really know how I mean, this person, how can I say, you don't really, I mean, you see the other one as so beautiful and lovely in all kinds of ways, but you see yourself rather as someone oh, sorry, as someone reaching for someone else. I mean, you you don't really understand. How can I say? Wow, how can I say this? But since you see, I mean, this 7 of this chariot card, which is here like a marriage thing, that is how you see yourself, how you view yourself. And that is also someone that I see it as someone who try to reach some other goal that how can I say? It's like you know, we talked about that failure. No, not like you're a failure. You don't see yourself like that. You see yourself as strong, but still, you see yourself. Yeah, I think it's you see yourself through the eyes of other people, actually, or through the eyes of this other person. And when you do, or when you too much care about what people from the outside think about you, although you are very strong inside as well, then you go into these kinds of games, which the other one clearly see through, and therefore this imbalance is here for number 2. No, number 3. I mean, I'm sorry. This is number 3. I wonder if there is something else I should ask about here. I just look at them now again. And you want this to move forward. You want it to move quickly forward. This is how you see the other person also, but it's, I mean, the 8 of Wands here, or fire, but it's also a wish. There is like this star, wish upon a star kind of thing. And the other person is very much in their creative mode in their own life. And someone who can transform this energy of the sacral chakra to whatever they are into in their lives. So yeah, it's like you I don't think you can't control this person because they see what you're doing. There are 2 number 7s here and 2 number 8s, if that means anything to you. 2 number 1 as well. Yeah. Yeah, I must do something else with this pile, but I don't know what. I must understand. I will pick another card for you, this person, then. Just as your personality, let's say, just to understand why this need for control and all that. Let's see if they have something to share about that. Cards here. Change your focus. This is 5 of 5 of what? This is 5 of Cups, and that is what the first. This is from another deck then, but the Psychic Tarot of the Heart is this. But this is the same as the number 1 pile that represents you, the 5 of Cups, where I talked about that, changing the focus. I need to cough, so I mute it. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, that's the same. And this looks like almost like a nun here with her thoughts. But you need to lift your head, you need to lift them up, you need to change your focus, and also very much not repeat that old story. I don't know how. I do know how, but I don't know how to explain it in this reading, how to do that. But that is what you need to do. And I think this whole the 8 of this Strength card here, which is about control, also hiding things, keeping things in, like I think with this eyes behind there. But also this is someone going into a fight, like into a warrior state of mind, while this peaceful nun or whatever it seems like in this second card here is it's cool in a way, but she's very beautiful, but it's not like a nun, I don't think. But she's she holds herself in high regard, but not in a deceptive way. This is like well, is someone who actually love themselves. Yeah. And also let those things that leave, those birds that fly by, it used to be those cups that are poured out, or that we have lost, like love lost or something like that. But here it's like birds flying by. Let your thoughts also be like that, like, and then the emotions follow suit. You know, they let them just pass by. The ones that are going to fly by, they are also teachers. We learn something from that. But this person whom you think of or have your focus on, number 3, and I think also pile number 1, this person knows what you are doing, and they won't go for it. And I don't know if it's possible. I will pick a card if it's possible for you to change this now with this person, because I've seen this for so long. I don't think they want that. Stand your ground. So this is 7 of Wands, and so instead of trying to find, I mean, this is an extra 7 also here. No, it's 3, but this is like it. No, I don't think that it's the other one, because they see love in you and they appreciate you, even though they see through certain games. But the stand your ground thing, I think, represents for you. Here is someone standing, and there is like a whole planet coming towards them, or what it is. I mean, it seems like huge, but it's about confidence and learning to, and not be dependent on others' acceptance of you or their views on you or whatever. It's like not being ruled by the outer world, not let life live you. Because if you are too focused on how others perceive you, which you are actually here, number 3, then, and how they have reacted or treated you or whatnot, then you will find that you need these manipulative efforts and it won't work probably for those that you would want it to work on. Many others may fall for it, but that's those you do not want. So oh, some water. I have some water here too. I have to take some of this. Yeah. So you need to build that strength. You have strength, you are strong, and you are also very insightful and so on. But this about yourself, you don't see, because you don't realize that this is very much ego, and you need to let go somehow. Let's see. So you need to find what you really want, and you need to be aware of who you are, without consideration of anyone else, because that is something that this person would respect. I mean, that you show who you truly are, as in the first pile there also. You take off this, in Swedish it's called like victim sweater. I think about it like that in that pile 1, where the death card, the death of the ego, you could call it, maybe, because those attitudes that you may feel that they give you some sort of I mean, that you gain something, but in this contact you don't anyways. So it's not that you should blame or accuse yourself. You have those these behaviors because of something, and that's how we all grow. It's like kids trying to whatever, and they learn. I mean, we all learn. I'm not saying you are like a kid, but I mean, what I'm saying is that you need to mature though, and become aware more of yourself and how you are part of things, and not to project too much. And the way to get there, rather than, I mean, you need to also maybe be angry and also forgive and so on, but to get to that place. But after that, you need to, you just need to go for, I mean, you just need to be aware of yourself, because, as I said, I keep continuing saying that I have to stop with that now. I want to give better advice because, it won't help you to do like you do like right now. I mean, I would pick another card for the other person also here, who have this fiery energy, this sacral chakra energy, but they hold it in, they can, so to speak. They don't share it with you. So I will see if there is a card for that person. No, it's not, so I don't think that's important then. Let's see. I will see how this will go then. If you focus on yourself more, and just yourself, not what that would give, what kind of reaction that would give in someone else, but just where you are at, who you are, what you want, those kinds of things, without those covert manipulative efforts. Let's see. What will happen in that relation then? Maybe I need to change deck here. I will take one more here. Then it comes this Three of Pentacles, like Three of Earth, recognition and reward. So as much as this person see what you do when you aren't fully honest, it's like as if they not were in you. They are maybe not all that psychic, but as if they were in your like head. They know exactly what you do, and they will also recognize when you stop doing those things, and that is what they will also, let's say, reward. Is it recognition and reward? They will absolutely see that, and they will come at least closer. I'm not sure where it would lead though, but they will appreciate that they already really like you still, but that will make this connection way easier. So I think I will just end with that card for number 3. And this card, recognition and reward, that could also mean, like, even if it's not this person, then you have still grown, you have still learned a lot of things that will make others see that in you, so okay, so I can't say that it will be that one. Okay, so I will pick an extra card for if this is the same as number 1 and 3. It's the same pile. I mean, it's for the same people. Yeah, it is. Change your focus, it says. And the control. It's about controlling yourself. It's about your awareness of yourself. It's not about controlling someone else. Your strength is not about how others react. It's about yourself. It's about becoming aware of that. So I've said that super many times, so I will just pick another deck. I will take this one, this old deck. This is the Guild Tarot, actually. I haven't used this for a long time. This is one of my oldest decks, and it's like heavy since its energy is not, haven't been moving. I should use some incense or whatnot on this, actually. Maybe I should lit a candle. I should lit a candle here for number 4. This is, wow, I'm soon on number 5. I will just, I'm sorry about that harsh sound. I will just leave the candle here. I have this candle with a lot of, what are they called? Neilikko. Is that, what kind of, I don't know the word in English right now. It's called, hey little one. Oh, she just woke up now. That was stupid. She loves the matches. She loves to like catch them. Anyway, yeah, I can keep the cards over the flame for a bit. They're like heavy of all the energy they've got. So okay, for number 4 now. Whomever chose number 4. So okay, so let's see. You are represented by the Princess of Fire here, which is transformation. This is Phoenix rising from the flames kind of card, which is wonderful. It's like you let your old self die and are renewed. And you maybe do this all the time. This may not be a one-time thing, but this is like very youthful energy as well, and very transformative, obviously. It's the fire energy is also the spirit energy. So I think you're very spiritual transformation. Maybe you're going through this right now, but I also think this may be a thing that you constantly go through, or oftentimes. And on the other hand, the other person is this lion. It could be like, I don't say this, I don't even know those astrology connections all the time. But here is the King of Wands. He's holding his wand here, fiery. It says innovation here. So this is a very mature. You seem to be younger or have this younger spirit compared to this Lion King. this man is. You have a lot of fire, both of you. That's so overwhelmingly fiery, and you more so. You are also like, you are so much pile number 4 here that you burn yourself up over and over again and renew yourself, which is fascinating in itself. Okay. And then we have, here is the 8 of Wands again, but this is a strange 8 of Wands because it's like bluish in its color, but this is a fiery thing though. This is how you view yourself. And things are going very quick. And they are, obviously, you work with the fire. Maybe this is a shaman working with that kind of shamanism. Things transform very, very, in a very high speed. And also in this particular 8 of Wands card, there it's an 8. I mean, the it's like this infinity symbol that those swirling 8s make. So this is someone that is aware that it doesn't, I mean, of the spiral thing of things, that it doesn't really, in a sense, go anywhere, but it does. But yeah, this person enjoy this speed, I feel, and is very, very loving. I mean, pile number 4 is the arrows of love are like all over the place here. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how the other person see you as order. We was kidding about that yesterday. Order is this card actually called? Then that is this shows this is 4 of Pentacles, by the way, and it shows what those things that you shoot at or throw darts at, whatever they're called. And it also is the number 4 here, which is also very solid. I mean, the circle and the spiral, that is so very moving and limitless energy, but there is also a need for boundaries. There is a need for order. And that may be what the other person see in you here. Someone see that there is a need to hold back a little bit, be a little bit not greedy, but yeah, to not share too much, not overshare. I mean, this Princess of Fire, she's so unafraid also. I mean, those fiery wings that it made, she's so in her spiritual ecstasy almost, like while others want to or this king of wands here want to, the other person want you like to, not put you in a box, but they, I think uh, they like to understand things a little bit, I think. Yeah. So it's not that they see you as square in any kind of way, but they would maybe think that you could need that, be more down to earth and more like, yeah. So moving on here, how they see themselves. This is also interesting because this is another eight, and this is not an eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is an eight of another eight of swords, which looks similar because this person, the king of wands here, is also aware of the continuation of things, that it constantly moves, let's say, in and out of in reality, let's say. So but why do they see this as conflict? And these swords hurt each other. I think this can be about what is that called? Not competition, but concurrent. No, that's an English word, but that there are others who want the same thing. I think they feel that they can't move on this because it would hurt someone else. Because those swords without intending would like make someone else bleed. This could be friends around, or they are sort of, they feel stuck. They aren't, obviously, this card isn't someone, they in their minds they feel that they cannot move forward because but it's their thoughts that make them think that that wouldn't be possible. I will continue. Oh, how the other person sees this, like, is sorrow 3 of swords. I mean, how you, the number 4, like someone is cutting them off. This king of this lion is cutting them off, and they are like bleeding and get all yeah, they kind of kill them symbolically. This is not so good. I don't think this Princess of Fire take it so harsh, though. She is used to this process, and she's an alchemist. She transforms this energy into her good. So it's not that she's sitting there crying and bleeding and being all hurt, but it's like what they are doing, their behavior by not doing is in a way hurtful. Although she isn't, though, but or he, whomever did, I call him he and she because it's then she on the image of the pile number 4, and the other one, the king of the lion, there is a male on the picture. It could be either or, masculine and feminine, but okay. It could also be that you see this person as a sad one, but I don't think so. We will see. I will have to understand this better. I don't read this in a psychic or so on manner, as you understand. A little bit intuitive, hopefully. How they see this, how you see this, I mean, this relationship is still uncertain because these are 7 of swords, and they are like, this card is called uncertainty, and those swords, meaning also intentions, I think, they are like you turn the coat after the wind kind of thing. It's like how the environment moves, then this moves. So it's not like this could also be that deception thing. So I think this person, the king, it seems like a very strong and confident person, and it is a very mature person in many ways, but someone that is actually pretty not ruled by the environment. They choose it, but they take very much their environment into consideration. I mean, those they have invited into their lives, which is not this Princess of Wands, at least not yet. So it's very uncertain right now how this will go. It moves back and forth, hot and cold maybe. It's very uncertain as she sees it. But this person then, this is the well-being card. This is someone who like this order of things, to keep things in their place. So, six of, what did I say? This is Six of Pentacles, but this is a different kind of tarot then. So here there are there is a central sun, and then there is these six other, the colors of the rainbow or chakras or so on, that surrounds it. They have their proper place. Everything is in order. He not compartmentalized, but he have his life in, when, or rather like this, when his life is like that, that all things are at their proper place, and that then maybe it's also like that in when it comes to, I don't know, having a his house in order and all kinds of things. But he likes to have things in order, because then he feels this well-being, as this card stands for. And I do think, I don't know, I mean, maybe he put this princess in one of those boxes, let's say, one of those energy fields. Right now, it seems like I will just ask if that's the case, and where she is in his life, in what kind of box, if so. I think they are not in contact right now, though. Or you, I mean, number 4. Let's see now. How does he really think about her, or where does she fit in his life, this one? Okay, so this is aspiration, someone who have their clear aim, and it needs to grow. And then there is the Empress, so the Princess of Pentacles and the Empress card, and first there is a Prince of Fire, Prince of Wands. So I mean, I think this person also, since this person needs or like orderly things in a way, they aspire to this. I mean, to a connection or relationship, and that's why they feel stuck also in this conflict with the Eight of Swords. They feel like they can't act somehow. Why? I don't know why they think like that, but they still have that aspiration. And the princess here, they want this to, like, she's sitting with this I mean, what do you say, spinning wheel, is that even the right, but making clothes, like, that's not what you call it, right? But anyways, she's sitting there. I mean, that's what he wants, like, that this is built slowly, gradually, one thread to the next, kind of, and gradually. This is the Empress, obviously, is someone that is, he would want to invite this Princess of Fire into his life as his woman, I would say. Yeah. To kind of be his life. This is a very passionate man overall, but now he's overthinking everything, and feel that he can't act. He doesn't know what. I mean, she's too fiery, I think, even for this one. Right now, he feels like, wow, we need some order here. I think he is also used to be the most fiery one. So this is so odd situation for him. I mean, he also may like to be the one chasing with this Prince of Aspiration here, Prince of Fire. Yeah, but he needs it to have a slow growth so that he keeps all those areas of life still in. I mean, he doesn't feel good. He doesn't like this whole. He likes it to be uncertain, maybe, but he doesn't want the whole speed and chaos thing. I think also this Three of Swords, which represents how you see this person, is that you wonder why he may not connect or answer or what it is, and then you wonder I mean, I think these are also thoughts. The Three of Swords is obviously also thoughts, and I think it's nothing that hurts you that bad. It could mean like sorrow or such, but it's like you wonder if the purpose is to hurt you or if the purpose is to cut this off, or you are not sure what this is about. Like, is your attitude towards, but this one have a positive, very positive attitude, but a need for, also this person may have a lot of things going on in their lives, those various six or different level, I mean different areas of life, and to make that functional, to make that work, they really need to have things in sort of order. It can't be all that speed all the time, because then yeah, it wouldn't work. Their life wouldn't work like so. Yeah. So, but I also think about this Four of Pentacles, how this person sees you as this. It's like a, you know, as I said, it's like a where you shoot at or throw dart at, those kinds of whatever they are called, and it seems like they really want to hit that, so to speak, not like in a negative way, but they need it to be in a certain order. It's like this is like gold still in this image, and here it's also white and black and so on. So I think there is a lot of hot cold things. They try to cool her. I mean, this person tried to cool you off a bit, because also you burn yourself up, but they feel like but they don't want to push you away. This Eight of Swords is rather a feeling that they don't know how to be able to they feel that they can't, because it will speed things up and they need this order. They need these things to be calm down a little bit, yeah. But they still have this aim. They are very focused, and they are turned towards, I mean, if you look at those cards representing you, this person is very much turned towards you, looking at you. I mean, have their, not only, I mean, they have a lot of things going on, but the lion is turned in a different direction, laying behind, beneath the throne there. But anyway, it's never mind about that. But this princess, you then, the four of, no, not the four of, but the fourth pile here. You are more concentrated on the whole transformation. You are just loving it, loving this alchemical thing that goes on in life, more than you're focused on him specifically. You will enjoy the speed of these arrows of love going on. So I must ask then, is this going to, I mean, yeah, is this going to, well, going to work eventually then, if it calms down a bit for in the way he needs to. But I think there is something else that also, not only the speed or her fire, it's like It's, I think, these outside things, these things around him, maybe people around or something that he doesn't want to hurt, or that it's something around also that is a conflict. It would be like a conflict to go towards this Princess of Fire. We'll see. How will this work out as it stands now? Whoop. Oh, beauty. This is the Ace of Cups. Actually, this could be, and also the moon. So this is a trial. This is someone who needs to change things. And I think this is the one transforming here. He is like solid. He sits there on his throne. He have his life in order, mainly, although this love here, I don't know. But the beauty card, this is Ace of Cups. So there is potential for love, yeah. And she sits hidden here inside this cup. It's like, if I think about myself, it could be like also outer, not that the outer, I mean, is the most important thing, but just to let your inner beauty shine, because this card is called beauty instead of like, maybe if you haven't taken care of yourself, you may need to transform your way of eating, exercising, or taking care of your body also, to let your beauty shine. It's not that you should try to be someone else or anything like that, but for this, yeah, for this love to come to fruition, because there is a challenge here uh, in the moon card, but it's also about evolution, and it's also about intuition. I think that this is needed. I mean, you need to let your beauty come forth, number 4. Otherwise, I don't think this, because there are like tears flowing from the moon here. They show the way, kind of. The light of the moon guides you here. The subconscious also. You have a lot of insight, but there is still, you have to walk this path of that sometimes is a struggle and sometimes a little bit painful to how can I say? Yeah, but it's a very, very loving energy. But there could also be some illusions here, obviously. Something could be hidden. Um, but I do think that that is just your true beauty that is hidden. Maybe also the other ones, actually. But not so much. He shines very much. Yeah. But she does also. I don't know. I must pick a different card. If she changes whatever, she's transforming. She's very much transforming right now. So when this transformation when she like comes out like this brilliant phoenix bird, then how will it go then between those? He's very attracted to her though, but we will see. There is something like this ugly duckling becoming a swan thing going on also here, I think. What will happen in this relationship then? um, and this is just about loving yourself kind of vibe that shines outward. It's not to please someone else kind of thing. Let's see now what will happen then after this transformation, because now there needs to be some more. I will just, sorry, I have to shuffle a little bit longer. Now these feel lighter, the cards anyways. And what will happen? Whoop. Okay, justice. So yeah, equal, but I think this shows the lovers and gain. Wow, so these 3 cards came up. So this is 1-1, also the number 11 for justice. So then you can see behind the veil, see what's really there also, because the other piled up shit, let's say, that doesn't really, that reflects something else than what is the true self. So there is a balance, also the black and white, also the balance in communication and so on, and the scales obviously, and also karma. So you get what you give, kind of thing. And in this case, it's about the transformation of the self for number 4. What you give yourself in transforming, that you will get in reward, if you say, or like in a reflection, karma, you could say. So then there is the lovers. He's then bowing he's like proposing to this woman, and the angel is overseeing all this. He's on his knee there. Yeah. So, and the gain card, this is 3 of pentacles in this deck, and it's Sophia, the goddess of wisdom, and it's the choice between, here it's like pouring tears of blood, actually, because this is a difficult choice sometimes, to choose what you know, your wisdom, rather than the material things, or like that sense. And here I think it's also about, it could be connected to addictions. I mean, even um, like money or material thing, whatever, all things that are on that level can be addictive. All things can be addictive, but many times it is that on the sensory level of in some way or another. But then again, we could have like mental or emotional addictions and so. But still, I think she needs to let go of something, and it is painful, as in this blood that is shed on the path for this little crab here, or whatever, walking this evolutionary path. Your higher self is like crying with you and helping you, guide you, sort of, to learn to choose this. It's about what you can gain from whatever. So the answer, anyways, is that yes, this will be very, very positive if you make this change, because then you drop those coins or whatever it is you have carried, or that you have tried to get more and more and more of, and your true beauty, your Sophia here, the wisdom, shines through, and that is a greater gain, obviously. But sometimes in our short-term thinking, it feels like um, the instant gratification is more, you know. Yeah. So I will just leave it with that. So, wow. Number 4. That's an interesting pile. And then number 5, the last pile. Let's see how that goes. I will keep doing this deck. Mm-hmm. Number 5. Right, because many have actually asked about this relationship stuff, and I don't want to do it personally exactly to someone, so I do it like this instead now. Let's see now. The number 5 pile. Maybe I have to ask something, though, about this last pile. I will just like ask another thing for myself. It could be related to that. This is a prince taking action and transforming. Yeah, well, anyways. Well, here it comes up again then. This, the exact, no, not exact. That's the speed. Here it comes the answer. Here is the justice, balance, then the scales and all that, karma also, and then the moon, going through the process, even when it's not easy, even when you feel resistance, you still have to grow, like, and meet whatever also emotions. Oftentimes when it comes to addictions, this doesn't have to be about addictions, but some sort of about that gain card. The thing is, it will also maybe release or expose certain emotional things or stuff that's within that you didn't know of. So you need to work this out by yourself. Pile 4 still. Then we see this innovative king. He's shining, he's radiant, like his energy, and he's very solid. He's not like moving anywhere. He's watching, sort of. And then comes this 8 of these arrows of love. This 8 of wands. Yeah, in speed. So, but first there is some work to be done here. Okay, now number 5. Right. Okay, number 5 for the relationship. I will just lay them all out first before I start to talk about them. First shuffling. Because maybe I see more of a pattern, so I don't have to change that. So now, number 5. Oh my goodness, no, I'm just kidding. All right, so first card for you, I will say it later. And the card for the other person, interesting. Oh, and then how you see yourself. Wow. How the other person see you. Wow. And how the person see themselves, how you see them. This is a pile. Interesting. And then how they see the relationship, and now how you see that. I mean, and then how they see the relationship. Oh, this is a very interesting one. Wow. I'm glad I did all the cards first, because this would have seemed like very different if I would have started talking meanwhile I was laying them out, actually, in this case. So that was a good choice, because I will start from another angle then. The cards of your relationship is that the you see this as satisfying. I mean, it comes and goes. It goes in waves. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's not on top, so to speak. It seems like a solid, like a long term or something, because this you have been through some not roller coasters, but some things already. But the other person sees your relationship as success. Like, this is very loving, and you pour energy into each other and back and forth. And you have also, I think, a whole environment around you that you share love with. I mean, your family, friends, like stuff like that. So that seems so good, the way you look at your relationship. Pile number 5. Both of you see it very good. I mean, the other person see it even more so, like as a success. Really, this was really awesome. And for you, sometimes you're more satisfied. I mean, sometimes you're really satisfied with it, and sometimes not as much, but still overall it's good though. So okay, now I will start over with the whole why from the beginning then. Not why, but the card for you that represents you is called delay. This is 7 of Pentacles here. So you want to reach the stars, but you're still an orange in this card. No, you're still on the ground. You want the lift off. You want. I mean, you feel that this relationship is good. So this is more about your life in general. You want to be a star, sort of. You have higher visions and goals, like in life generally. What you want to accomplish and manifest, and you feel a little bit stuck in that sense. Grinding, almost like. And the other one, which is a female here, so I don't know if this is a man. I mean, choosing this pile, number 5. But there is a nurturing woman, the Queen of Pentacles, sitting in her wooden, I mean, tree chair, kind of, and looking into a crystal bowl. She's sitting by the water. I mean, she's very grounded, obviously. She's very loving, and it's called nurture, obviously. But she's still turned away from this. So maybe she nurture others even more so than you. She's very caring overall. And that maybe is why you have this social kind of. It seems like there are many others involved in her, in your lives together, like and where she focused her love in many other directions. But I think you are a couple, as far as I look at the how you see the relationship of sorts, or if this is a mother figure or something else, I don't know, but belong together somehow. Then how you see yourself is 10 of Swords. So what have happened? It's like you have cracked. It's like you have been broken. Sometimes this is a lot of backstabbing, and then It's almost like total defeat. Everything is dark. I think this represents thoughts, and it's a 10, so it's a new start as well. But this is almost like, to me, in this deck, it's about health, I think. This one is almost breaking, and other it's like close to death kind of thing. This is almost, yeah, I feel like that this was almost like living this life. It's some sort of disease or something. I'm not saying this is how you see yourself. I'm saying that this is a new start. I mean, and so, but you have been close to this. Yeah. I will just, that's, and you see yourself a little bit as broken now. You don't see yourself as, that is also maybe the delay here, that you don't have that energy. You can't let all your energy shine, all your chakras right, like it just shine, because you don't have that energy, uh, because of something, which I don't know what it is, but and then how she sees you, or the other person sees you, like the fool. They can see you actually as sometimes not listening to warnings, taking chances that is not, I mean, like they are reckless in a sense, but also that all possibilities is there. You have high visions, and you embrace the world fully. You live, or you are all in, like, let's say, as a person. They see you as that, and they are entertained by it as well, but they also sometimes wonder if you could think twice before you, like, step off the cliff, sort of. And I think you have, because you have been doing this, embraced life so fully. That's also why this 10 of swords is there. The whole feeling that you almost broke, you fell, this fool here almost dropped from this cliff. You still, I mean, she see you as you have been seeing all the possibilities, and you still do, but not, you still feel uh, like, yeah, you can't, you don't, yeah, as I said, you don't have that energy, so you can go all in as much as you would want. And then how that person sees herself, she sees herself like she's very, very sweet, very calm, very loving. This is 2 of Pentacles, but in this card it's called Unity, and these are like, there is a white rose and a red rose, and there is this it's a very peaceful and harmonious card, which you balance each other very much, I think. I mean, you are different, but the reflections of each other, and your Unity, she finds very much peace in that, although that is about how she sees herself, and she's stable, she's balanced, um, and in herself as well. But I think this also represents you. She needs you, I think, to feel that balance within. But you, yeah, I think you have higher. And how you view her, then there is potency here. This is the Ace of Wands, which could represent, uh, erection. So, but this is very much fire. You're very attracted to her. You love her. She's like, yeah, she's or if it's a male or female, but anyways, this other person that is a female on the card have this like sweet, this song. I will not like like him photo. No, 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 I won't. But like this. Um, this is like her. Um, sorry, wait a second. This is like her uh, softness, or if it's a him, still it's that kind of energy of it. I love this song. She have this. You have this fiery attraction energy, and the creator. You are very attracted to her. Although I think you have been together for some time. But from her end, it's on a different level oftentimes, not all the time, but I think that's also where you sometimes feel that she maybe you, I don't know if you crave more attention really. I don't know, but she still focuses on lots of other things, but that could be maybe natural in a long-term relationship. I think this is a pretty long-term thing. But uh and your ambitions, you are also kind of focused, you're focused on these stars, you're focused on what you want to accomplish in life, create things, you want to do things, and you feel so almost, as I said, defeated. You feel like life have treated you unfair in a way by blocking certain uh, uh, possibilities, like it seems like it, but I'm not saying that it is. It's just like you feel like the aims or the ambitions that you have had or visions, maybe you don't have them anymore as much. She sees you as the same person that was going for the stars, but the more youthful. I must drink more water. Well, this is a good relationship. I think mainly it's about you and your. I mean, this is harmonious. Also, I think you love that she's like that. Just that she keeps things together, or he, whoever this queen represents. But someone who keep energy and love flowing, like and she loves her life. She's very pleased, more so than. It's not that you are not pleased with the relationship. It's rather that something else is disturbing for you. I will just pick another card to see what that is in your life. But I think it's what your visions. I will see about this whole Ten of Swords, what that is about, though. Rather. I see this. Then we have Six of Swords, and which is about change. And in this deck, no. Sorry. Freudian. Now, but in this deck, this change card is there is two solid swords at each end, and then there is the sun behind shining through, and then there are those four swords in between those um, two whole swords, let's say, that are ruined, you could say. They are starting to vanish, or what you can say. This could be related to goals even, because the thing is with this change and with this also Ten of Swords here, that this change opens you up to the soul, to the sun, to who you truly, to your essence, and it's starting to shine through. You are not broken. You are. This is just a message. This is a messenger from life to see that you are more. It's like you were limited to, I think, the materialistic side, or how also to how you were maybe seen by others or so on. But this card about this change, it's like going from one side in the traditional tarot. This is someone moving from one side of the lake or whatever river to the other side. I mean, changing thoughts, even sometimes moving or changing. But this is a huge change, and you need to let go of what. Some things can't be held on to, and you can't get some certain things back. Like if this, I feel still that this is connected to uh, some sort of. Although the swords are about thoughts, and that may be connected also to the physical, but I think that this is about some sort of physical change. This is about something like that have happened to you that made you feel broken. But it could be also like, I mean, diseases could come in all kinds of ways. Also in our minds, of course. But this, I don't think is that. I think it's rather maybe you defeat yourself a little bit also, because you think that you should have accomplished more. You should, I don't know. It's like, yeah. So the Six of Swords here again. When this, they are about to kind of break these four central swords. They are like done, but you are still solid. You are still alive. Things are still there. You know, you thought everything was lost sometime here. Maybe not. This is maybe not exactly now, but you still feel defeated. Although this may have happened before. Whatever this is, this Ten of Swords moment. But what you will discover that this change, with this change, you are still there, and more. I think this is about healing also, and about you shining even brighter. This was meant to happen, you know, to bring forth this change. This was a change that was needed, and I think it wasn't like needed in the, if this was like a physical something that happened, it wasn't needed in the physical sense. It was needed for your thoughts. I mean, it was needed for your mental growth, your health, your clarity, so that you could see what is worth to keep, you know. You know, this whole now about the songs again. Wait, let's see. I will find that one too. See if I find it. Sorry, I have to write the version here. I don't know if this is the right song though. I maybe have to find it later. I don't know the lyrics. Sorry that I make. I will just do like this maybe. Let's see what comes up. No, this is not right. You know that Robbie Robertson song with where they sing like, with a breath of kindness blow the rest away. That kind of, I don't know what it's called. That it's like, here it's Golden Feather. Yeah. So this is kind of a message here. Oh, the computer though. Thank you for staying here. Obviously, Percy, or just, I don't know. Anyway, so so this is for your benefit. This is not a delay that was, I mean, it felt like a delay. You feel like that still, I think, because of whatever broke you in some way, or you felt like that. But it will lead to great change, where you see that everything is still standing. Everything that is really important and valuable is still there, you know. I will just see, I will pick a card for yourself, because there is no problem like relationship wise here. It's rather other things for this part. So I will just pull another card for you there, and the delay card. Whatever it says, because you need to blow the rest away. Let's see now. Whoa. So prudence. I don't even know what that means. You may know that, Percy. Do you? What prudence mean? I look it up now and then, but I forget it again. So, but what this shows, this is Nine of Pentacles, and in this particular deck, this shows like almost like coins, like with various degree of darkness and light that you can step on, stepping stones, like in water here. And the first is very dark, and then it's dark gray, and then it's brighter gray, and then it continues until it's at the age that, I mean, when you reach whatever, then it's have been brighter and brighter until it's white at last there. I mean, it's like clearing your energy here, but also taking one step at a time. I think this is very much about healing, because this is physical, as this Seven of Pentacles also is. Maybe you are not here anymore, but if you are, Percy, please, could you explain what prudence mean? I could Google it, but I'm too lazy. Anyways, anyone who checked this pile, maybe you know what it means. Otherwise, you can check it yourself. But still, what it says is also that it takes time. Gradually, it becomes better and better and better and better. And sometimes we don't see that. We feel just like this delay. Why does it take such time? I never will reach where it's good again, or something like that. But you will. And the 9 also is like an ending. The 10 is the ending with a new start. So you have already walked far on this path. It's very much brighter than it was, although sometimes you may not think so, because you still feel limited somehow by like external or internal, like some sort of oh, the cat, some sort of things around here. Yeah. So what else? I don't think no one is here. Someone is here, but not listening. So I will. I don't know what to do with this anymore. But will you be able to reach your goals? I will ask like that also, because you feel like it's you have like given up a little bit on certain things, but you don't have to, because gradually you will get there. Whatever, you may change your uh your what you want, but you don't have to change that because you are limited. I mean, it's not because you have to change it, it's because you have changed, so that you don't have the same goals anymore, and you realize that those maybe weren't exactly what you wanted anyhow. So life like protected you from going in the total wrong direction, where yeah. Okay, now so will you, my I stutter. I already see that you can reach it. It will take some time. You have to let it take time, but don't give up. Let's see now. Oh, let's see now. Sometimes my mouth is just doing some stuff itself. I say things without thinking. Yeah, I do. Or rather, I think, obviously, but I say them at the same moment I think them. So, okay, let's see now. Will you be able to reach whatever goals you now set or want? You feel that you, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. And this is also, I guess, for your family. It's material, but it's not like that. It's or for her, but she feels she is comfortable. She is well taken care of, like in that sense. Also, if you then would take care of her. Let's see now. Will you be able to reach whatever you want to? Here is a card. This is wealth. This is seed. This is Ace of Pentacles. Couldn't be better. This is the seed, and there is a crown on top of this ace. This is a image of the whole earth here, and there is a crown. So you can like rule the world, own the earth. This is like success on a huge scale, and it's called, this card, it's called wealth. So when it comes to these physical things, like materialistic things as well, this is the seed still, but it's the seed for good in all areas of life. You couldn't have gotten a better a potential card. It's about what seeds you plant, what you create, and you need to let them grow and um, not let your mindset take away your visions also, or take away your hope, or trust that that is possible, because everything is possible. Yeah. I know this from your perspective right now probably is very hard to believe since I see the cards, but it's still the truth. This is the seed. And it's as easy as to plant seeds to rule the world. Yeah. You rule your world. And whatever you want, that's the answer. Like whatever your goal is, whatever you aim for, you can reach. The only thing that stands in your way is your self-defeating thoughts. It may be also that you are very, as I said, you point the arrows inwards. You're very critical about all kinds of things about yourself, or perfectionistic maybe, but also um, I think it could be that you you don't like feel worthy sort of anymore. You did somehow, and you know how it is to accomplish a lot of things. You are very aware of what that is, but you have changed perspective, which is a good thing, and you are still here, and you are beginning to shine more and more again, actually, as you have been in like dormant, or like in hibernation for a while, in a way. um but you have a lot of energy. You have this potency card, which is about how you see her, though, but still it's your energy there. um yeah. The thing that defeats you now is not is mental. That's on that level. Although it takes some time for the physical to transform and to uh, so so you have to be a little bit patient with this process going on, but it's leading to what you want, and you can have anything, anything you can do, be, or have. You are capable of creating and manifesting. That's the answer this card says. So it couldn't be better. But it's your mind, but your mindset. You need to let go of the things that don't serve you when it comes to thoughts as well. So that's that. That was the only pile actually that was not about the relationship, because that was so good anyways. So it could have been that you asked about some other relationship and that came up anyways, but then you get the answers you needed. Oh, my cat is now. Oh, hey, baby. She's so disturbed. But I will end now then. I'll just pick a random card as a thank you for anyone who have. They won't listen. It's just the last one. Listen if so. To anyone. I will pick two cards. First, bye bye little card for anyone. This is the one. Oh, Four of Cups. This is like, even if you have been disappointed at love before, whomever you are, the thing that comes your way now, the next thing that will be offered to you, that is filled of a much different quality of love. So be open to whatever. Don't dismiss it because of previous experiences, is the message here. But also, I want to ask about the nightly video for like several hours that was going overboard. I think I should have to put that on. Victory, it says. Really? I thought maybe I should like mute that one, or like make it private. Oh my. Okay, this is six of wands, and it shows this sixth this star with a triangle pointing downwards and one upwards. Like you cannot pour something into the cup, let's say, or into ourselves until we have released what's already in there in the subconscious, to be able to create really truly. But this is a good card, but I still think I will maybe put it unlisted at least after today or something. Yeah, but it was nice though. It was fun. This was say answering me totally different. I will pick another card, but this was maybe because I thought, shall I make it private? And that was like, yes, please do already. And there is this 10 of, oh, this comes up as for the last one there again. This is 10 of swords, which is someone stabbing in the back, or many people actually. And that is why I shouldn't keep it up, I guess, because it sounds really nutty. And then this unity of the spirit and the physical. Yeah, it's more peaceful. Sometimes, when you can't explain everything for everyone when they aren't there to understand what you're saying, really. Okay, so, and sometimes you just have a little bit of fun, and people don't really get that either. So thank you, anyone who have listened, and take care. I look forward to reading comments about your piles if you wish to. Sometimes there isn't possible to make comments, but it's not me who have changed that, so I change it back when I see it. So, but yeah, take care for now then, and bye bye.